What's going on, guys? And welcome to NFT Tuesday, where every Tuesday I do a live stream at 7:30 covering NFTs. Today we're going to focus mostly on Decentraland. And what is Decentraland? Decentraland is a virtual world and it's for the first time owned by the community. So a central company does not own Decentraland, so they can't change the rules of the game and they can't ban or regulate people. But yeah, let's quickly go over some footage of what this game might have. So in this game, a lot of people are able to connect with each other, meet up. One of the biggest things that's happening in the NFT space is people's collecting artwork. And this is a way for people to buy land, showcase their artwork, play mini games with each other. And one of the biggest things that's happening right now is they added a casino to this platform. And I'm going to be showing some live gameplay footage of that. But but first let's just kind of go over some of the beginner guide to what is Decentraland. So first, you'll need a PC or a Mac running Chrome or Firefox to play this. You'll also need a crypto wallet connected to this. If you're not familiar with that, on the website decentraland.org, they do have a beginner's guide on how to go about that. One of the most common crypto wallets that people use, including myself, even for this platform, is the Metamask Wallet. It's a very good one. On the Decentraland platform, you do have to use their native currency, which is mana, and this is used to buy land tokens, which is a way to essentially put that land into an NFT to show that you have ownership of that. So land is a non-fungible digital asset maintained in the Ethereum smart contract. And basically the land is divided and they use a YX coordinate, and I'm going to kind of show you guys what that's all about. So let's go ahead. Another thing I want to talk about is the marketplace. So this marketplace is a go-to place to trade and manage all your Decentraland on-chain assets. And one of the things I want to show you guys, as you guys can see in the ticker, one of the cheapest plots of land is going for about $6,500. So as you guys can see, they have a bunch of wearables. And remember, what makes this so unique is that if these aren't X amount editions of something, maybe like 10 out of 10 or 100 out of 100, some of these are 1 for 1. So if you buy these, you'll be the only one that has this red Atari shirt that's going for 575 mana, which is about $575. So one of the things I want to focus on is the land. So the cheapest land that is going for in Decentraland is about 6,400 mana. So at the moment, mana is priced at about roughly $1 per mana. So the cheapest parcel of land is 6,400. An estate is when you combine multiple parcels, which are these little squares, into one thing, and that would be considered an estate. And like I said, we're just going to see this one right here. So let's go ahead and go to the cheapest one and let's check it out. So the thing is, just like in Decentraland and in the real world, real estate, the way the market is on the how desirable is that land? Is it close to the road? Is it close to some of the marketplaces? How far away is it from the Genesis Plaza where you start in the game? So right here, it's not too far, considering that this map is very huge and it's close to some other things. But one of the undesirable things is kind of far off from the road. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and check it out. But while it's loading, one of the things I do want to go over, so if you're new to the channel, I am doing an NFT giveaway at the 10,000 subscriber mark. The first NFT that I was wanting to give away is the Ecstasy of Crypto 2. And a lot of these NFTs actually have depreciated the last couple weeks due to some market scare. So when this was originally released, it was $500 and it dropped down to about $430, $450. And if we go to the other piece, which has dropped significantly, the Dance or Die, it originally came out at $444 and also has depreciated at $249. But one of the most important things is that we're in this for the long term. A lot of speculators have came into the marketplace and they try to buy these things and resell them right away, and a lot of them got burned and they're just left holding these things that they don't want, and they're willing to sell it for 50% of what they had just to get their money back. So that's kind of what's happening right now. But once again, I can see these pieces being worth a lot more. But let's go ahead and go back into the Decentraland. So this is the game Decentraland. And if you look at the top left of my screen, remember those coordinates minus 57, minus 29? This is basically the plot of land that I'm on. And each parcel of land is 16 meters by 16 meters. And if you're wondering how big that is, they actually have, someone owns this parcel of land right here, and it's the space of that 16 by 16. So once you purchase this land, you can then customize it and start adding all types of stuff, some chairs, collectibles, artwork, buildings, you name it, they're adding all types of things. So we'll just briefly check out what's going on here, and looks like get some great cigars. So for more details, check him out on his email. So that's pretty cool. Maybe this guy owns a cigar shop or something. Make a donation. If you give me a cigar, I'll make a donation. How about that? So, but yeah, as you could tell, like I said, each parcel is not that big, but you can combine parcels to make an estate. And let's just kind of glimpse of what's around this space. And one of the most important things to remember is that this game is still in beta. And in 2015 was when they started developing this game. And in 2020 of February, they did a public release. So it wasn't too long ago, but this is someone else's, they own this plot of land, and it looks like they got some artwork that they're wanting to showcase. So artsy, fartsy arts. Okay, they got some music that plays when you step in. But yeah, that's one of the things that people have artwork, and one of the ways, this is a great way for people to showcase what's happening here in the NFT space. All right, so that's interesting. So okay, here goes something else that someone else has. So someone has created a mini game. So this is one of the really cool things that's happening in Decentraland, and it's going to continue to expand as the game starts to become more advanced. You can start putting games within the game. So the speed run high score, as you can tell, there's people that played this, but I don't know, this is wing this. Let's check it out. So, okay, so there goes the player stats, and on the bottom left, as you could tell, there's the keys for how to play this game. So there goes my character. Oh, let's see what we got here. Okay, there he goes. He's moving. All right. I guess it's like a survival. Okay, I guess I gotta attack these guys. But yeah, this is just something really cool. As you could tell, people are doing a lot of cool things, so I think this is pretty neat. Someone added a little RPG mini game within a game, so I'm gonna back out on that. That's pretty interesting though. But yeah, like I said, there's so many new things that people are starting to do. The sky's the limit, and the best part is that this is owned and operated by the people. So people are deciding what they want this space to head in. So the other thing I wanted to cover was the casino. So if you go here on the bottom right, they have this thing called the Explore tab, and they have some events and some things that you can check out. The one that I was wanting to show you guys, well, first let's check out the Genesis Plaza, because this is basically where you start, and then we'll check out the casino. All right. And like I said, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, just let me know in the chat. But this is by character. So when you start the game, this is literally right where you start off, is right here in Genesis Plaza. So my guy is called Creepy Neighbor. He's got that weird, what was that shoe baldness, and he's like that really creepy guy that, you know, no one really wants to be around. So that was kind of fun creating him. But yeah, this is where everyone starts and whatnot, and let's just kind of check it out. So Battle Racers, Winter Due. So they have a duel going on. These are some current events. And at the moment, like I said, there's not many people that play this game. At any given moment, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, it's roughly about 500 or so people playing at a given time. But I want to show you guys the casino. That was the coolest thing that I was really wanting to show you guys. So let's check this thing out. So while this is loading, as you guys can notice, I added this ticker with some really cool NFT stats. If there's some other cool NFT stats that you think would be really cool, let me know, because I would like to add it, and it's for you guys. So, you know, as you guys can tell, one of the most expensive CryptoPunks sold about a week or two ago for some astronomical amount. But yeah, let's check out this casino. So like I said, this is going to be one of the things that could potentially make this blow up, is this casino. So at the moment, you're able to use, as you can see on the bottom right hand, I have free play tokens. So they have all types of games. So as you guys can see here, they got slot machines over here. We got roulette over here. We got blackjack over here. And I'm actually going to play one or two of these games. And we got a leaderboard over here of, the roulette, slots, and then I guess blackjack. So there's ways to do that. So let's check this out. I want to show you guys, you know, what this is all about, because the reason why this is, you know, groundbreaking is because they have plans to start using mana tokens and DAI in the casino. And, you know, mana and DAI is, well, let's just go for the DAI token. That's a stable coin. You are using real money at this point to gamble. So let's check this out. Let's go ahead and play a thing of blackjack. And we're going to use free money. We're going to go big. Let's bet 250. So 250 is in play, and let's deal the cards. Oof. All right, we got a hit on this one. So let's go ahead and hit. All right, most definitely got a hit on 11. No brainer there. 21. Well, how about that? I hit blackjack, and he busted. All right, let's keep playing. Let's do one more. That was pretty fun. So let's bet 250. Let's deal the cards. And this is so cool. I can imagine inviting my friends and stuff to this, because I mean, imagine I went to a casino last year, and you know, with everything going on, it just wasn't as fun as it could have been. But you know, with this whole thing going on in Decentraland, we could do it any time. But I got 20. Look at that. I'm getting good hands. Let's go ahead and stay. Ah, man. Okay. All right. Let's walk away from while we still can, right? Let's see if the slots are working. But, okay, so the slots are under maintenance. All right, I understand. But so there are a lot of things, like I said, they're still working on this, and a lot of it is now starting to be implemented. And not too long ago, at around 6 o'clock, yeah, I think they're still doing it, they were doing an NFT auction over here. So while people are gambling on the first floor, you got the second floor where people are auctioning off their NFTs. And all right, that's interesting looking. And one of the cool things is that the game is very interactive. So as you could tell, it says view NFT if I click it. And is like, do you recognize? I mean, we're gonna just check it out, and it'll take you to where this NFT is, and it's Rubber Doll 7. They're currently asking 0.79 ETH or $1,400, and it'll end in about 22 hours. So that's pretty interesting, and I love what's happening right now, because this is a way for people all across the world to get together and still meet up and do cool things, even in the midst of all the stuff that's happening right now. And I believe they plan to do a huge NFT. You know, like I said, I got to look more into it. But in the near future, they're going to do a huge NFT sale on this Decentraland. So that's going to be pretty cool. Check this out. This is really cool. Look at this Cybertruck. It's not even out yet, but if you want to get your first glimpse at the Cybertruck, check out Decentraland. But here we go. We got the roulette table over here. That's pretty cool. So one of the things I want to talk about while we're in the casino, so this is, like I said, there's so much happening in the decentralized space and with video games, but they are now looking for people to hire for their casino. So I have an article. So this casino in Decentraland is hiring for real. So modern video games are full of computer generated bots, also known as NPCs, and they're looking for something that guides players through unfamiliar spaces with canned answers, and Decentraland, the decentralized virtual world, is no exception. But one of the metaverse's crypto casinos is angling to put those non-player characters out of a job by employing players themselves. And I think this is groundbreaking. Imagine like people can now log into a video game, become an online dealer, and they're actually making an income. I mean, there's a lot of groundbreaking things happening, and I support it because imagine the interaction if you had live dealers and live staff at that casino. It's interactive because when you're at a casino in real life, it's a social thing where you're socializing with the players, the dealers. There's a huge interaction that goes on in the midst of all this, and if they're able to add the most important element to this, which is the human element, it's going to change everything. And we'll just kind of go over some of the things that they're trying to do. So real life hosts now work the floor at Decentral Games at that casino we were just at. So what they're trying to do is help newcomers in this crypto house try their chance at digital roulette, blackjack, and slots. And I see what's happening here. You guys might think I'm crazy, but when you go to a casino, I don't know if any of you guys have been to a casino, but the majority of people there are old and elderly people. With what's going on, they are at high risk when they expose themselves to large crowds. Now, I know it might be hard for them to learn a game like this, but if there was a way for someone to guide them, because they got lots of money. I mean, I'm telling you, it's crazy when you see these guys they're literally just donating their life savings because they know that, death is speaking at their door. So if you're able to get them into this marketplace, which is a safer environment, and who knows what it's going to turn into, I don't know what it's going to blow up into something amazing. So let's just kind of go over something else that they were talking about. So I guess what the inside of an average shift, the hosts themselves are tasked with integrating first-time casino goers into an unfamiliar interface. And I totally get it. This game it's not buggy, but there's a lot of things that they're working out the quirks to make it more seamless to where, when you click on something, you don't have to keep clicking it, or if you miss it by like a centimeter that it doesn't work. They're trying to, clean these all up. And sometimes when you show someone something new, it's easy for someone to get frustrated and then just say, bump this. I don't want to learn it. But if we can have that human element guide someone and they make this a lot easier, who knows where this can go. And like I said, they're also planning to add poker to this. And I'm about to show you guys the poker room right now. So there goes my creepy neighbor. So let's go ahead and check out the poker room. So like I said, this is the downstairs. Yeah, I want to show you guys this really cool artwork. Like I said, I'm not familiar if someone owns this or whatnot, but did he buy? I think there's a CryptoPunk with the monkey. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I said, you can showcase your artwork. I think that sold for, man, we could double check it right now. How about that? The monkey with the orange hat. Did it have glasses? Okay, so I believe this guy. Wow, so I guess he was very fortunate at the time, and he was able to get it for about $150,000, which, if he was to resell, which I don't think he would, be worth millions. It's insane what's going on in the crypto punk verse. But let's go ahead and go over here to the Dread Pirate Saloon. Let's turn up the volume a little bit. So over here, this is where they're going to be doing the poker room. So as you guys can tell, this is the part where they're still also, trying to clean it up so it's working. But soon, people are now going to be able to play each other. So as you guys know, at the casino, a lot of it is just, playing either the dealer or a machine. This is going to be even more groundbreaking when you can have live players in Decentraland from anywhere across the world able to play each other in poker for money. That is going to be so cool. And like I said, they got so many things they're trying to do. I'm excited to see where this is all going to go. But yeah, I plan every Tuesday, like I said, I might start dipping more into the Decentraland space as I'm exploring more and covering more. I kind of want to share it with you guys. So at the moment, I haven't decided if I'm going to buy any land. I just kind of want to look into the game more, but I'm leaning more on it because one of the biggest terms that I'm going to be saying a lot this year, and it might be the term of the year, if not the decade, is digital scarcity. And this game is a prime example of that when, as you guys can tell on the map, there's only X amount of spots available and there can't be any, there's a finite amount. So because of that, it creates that possibility of the value of this going up. And the best part about this is owned by the community. So they have all types of directions that they're trying to go with it, and if it gets big, they can expand it more and whatnot. But let's go ahead and get back into the game. But if you guys have any ideas on where to get some good land, or if you guys want to show me in the game, let me know, because maybe next Tuesday I might do another live stream showing this Decentraland. So that's what I wanted to cover for today, but just want to briefly go over some of the things in the NFT space outside of Decentraland. So if you guys haven't checked out, like I was telling most people, I am an investor and collector in the NFT space. On the Nifty Gateway website, you can check out the Waller Financial channel, as I have almost about 40 NFTs varying from many things. And I like to go over some of these more later. And I also do own a CryptoPunk too. So I am invested into this space, and you're watching me firsthand kind of go about this because no one can be considered an expert since this space is completely new and evolving as we speak. And you're seeing live time what might happen. So I think this is pretty cool. But at this moment, I just want to make some other predictions. Like I said, I think this NFT space, when I started covering it, it was worth about $300 million. And on the ticker, I believe the volume has reached around that 555 million. I still believe that the NFT marketplace is going to have a market cap of over $3 billion at the end of the year. And video games is going to push it even higher, I believe. That's just a conservative number, because when all these things started happening last year, when March and all these things with when you had to stay home, ask yourself, you can answer yourself this question. When you were staying home, did you play more or less video games? Okay, so because of that, like I said, this is a marketplace that is going to be, it's not going to be touched by those things. And if Decentraland becomes a big hit and you're stuck at home, what are you going to be doing? You might be playing some Decentraland. Another, I kind of want to make a prediction while I'm on this page. So this Afterburn piece, now this is just solely my opinion. And a lot of the art industry is just opinionated. And one of the things is with these open editions, it allows people to get copies, multiple copies of this art. And because of that, it can create a lot of hype. So when this first came out, it was about $1,000. And it got all the way up to $2,000. And every time I come to this piece by X Copy, it's just so unique, and I can see this getting hyped up and being resold higher, and we're gonna follow it. So, like I said, I have some predictions. I could easily see this being worth $5,000-$6,000 in very near future, and we'll see if that happens. But okay, I want to go ahead and cover that up. Like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. Every Tuesday, going to be covering NFT Tuesday. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because, like I said, guys, I'm obsessed with this stuff. So I love covering it, and I'm excited to see where these NFTs go, and especially for those 2 NFTs that I plan to give away. So I'm excited to see how much they appreciate or depreciate over time, and it's going to cause a lot of excitement. So, like I said, guys, I'll just check it out. But I'll see you guys next time.